at Schweitzer Park. Leticia, saw you and others cleaning up basically around your area here and near the flood control at Schweitzer. Um, you know, as the others out here know, that they've got this area of Schweitzer Park targeted
Yes.
uh, for uh, roll up. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon. Something's going to happen out here.
Right.
You've been out here at Schweitzer for about how long?
I come out here to visit a friend. Actually, I live in hotels with my child, so but I come out here frequently, regularly to see my friends, and I feel like they're being forced to go into shelters. Like, I feel their rights are being violated and not being met, and their needs are not being met, along with their rights being violated. I don't think it's right.
Yeah. I notice everybody kind of cleaning up around here. Now, is everybody sort of checking out here, or does it happen all the time? You just clean up?
No, they clean all the time. They keep their areas fairly clean, but they're being forced. They're being threatened by being put in jail if they don't clean up and get their stuff out of here. Is what they're doing. It's not fair.
Yeah. So you yourself are not homeless?
I live in motels. I guess it is borderline homeless.
Yeah.
If I don't pay a motel room every day, then yes, we're homeless as well.
And you end up out here.
That's right.
Would you go to a shelter? I mean, they've come around a few times here at Schweitzer to urge you to go to the Anaheim Way shelter, which is now open and has some free beds. Would you go or not?
Like my friends, we're not comfortable being around other people. We don't, it's not what we're used to, and so it's really not an option. There's got to be another way.
You just can't go into a highly concentrated place like a shelter where a lot of people have to mingle closely.
No.
Yeah. You think that's sort of the prevailing attitude of most of the folks out here?
Most of the people out here aren't used to being around a lot of people, and there's a lot of people in shelters. So I understand where they come from with this.
Okay. So you think most of the people out here will not take that bus ride?
No, I don't believe so. That's not what they're used to, being around it's got to be chaotic. It's not something that we're used to.
Mm-hmm. So what the contractors, CityNet and Illumination Foundation, they'll come out here and try and urge you to go, and if you refuse, you know what the next step is, right?
Yeah, they're willing to put us in jail. That's violating our rights.
Yeah.
Civil rights at that. A lot of people aren't aware of their rights. I am. I've read about it. I look into it on the internet, and there's got to be other ways. Jail should never be an option. It should be more help, more resources for them. Like, jail's just not going to work.
What would be acceptable to you? Let's say Illumination Foundation came out and said, okay, the shelters are full. What would be acceptable to you? What kind of environment would you go to that would get you off the street here, get you sheltered, but be acceptable to you?
I think that we should have a right or a chance to get help with housing, permanent housing, not shelter, not, where there's other people like that we have to interact with where we're going to be uncomfortable. It's not fair. We should also be able and given a chance for housing and to get our own place, just like other people,
What would be an acceptable level of privacy for you? Privacy sounds like the issue to you.
If they could put us in a hotel room until they can get us housing, permanent housing, would be great, because that way we don't have to interact with other people. You never know what them other people are capable of doing, and you never know. There's strangers, basically, and we're not comfortable with that.
So just a room of your own would be enough?
Absolutely. Until we can get permanent housing, that would be great.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Here we are at Schweitzer Park maybe around the 2nd of January they're going to do a sweep out here. So, excuse me. Please keep the homeless in prayer and pray that help comes soon for the homeless, permanent supportive housing. I can understand a lack of privacy is a big issue with these shelters, and I myself like my own privacy too, my own space. So I know when I was on the streets, I would camp by myself. You know, a lot of times I felt a little safer that way, because people, you never know what they're going to do. So anyways, please share the video. Do join Homeless Advocates for Christ on Facebook, and I do hope to hear from you soon. Thanks for your prayers and support. May God bless you as you seek first the kingdom always. Bye-bye.